Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Ammar bin Ibrahim.
Hi, my name is Edila Resi, anak perempuan Peruntur.
Hi, I am Nurul Patina binti Tazuddin.
We are from
MIPS S1G1.
What is QTSPIM? A self-contained simulator that runs MIPS 32 programs that emulates MIPS processor. MIPS processor has 32 general-purpose registers, each holding 32 bits. The simulator runs on all Microsoft Windows, Mac OS X, and Linux. Assalamualaikum and hi guys, today I will show you how this system, which is QTSPIM, will work. First, we will initialize and load file. We select the file and we execute it. This is the file that I execute, and the user are needed to enter 10 numbers. The output will show.
Now we are going to see section by section. Before that, the question is user needed to enter 10 numbers and the system automatically will arrange the numbers entered in descending order, and it also will calculate the sum of all the numbers entered and its average and the maximum and minimum value from the numbers entered. Okay, so here we go to the data section. Data section is here used for data declaration. So to space dot space 40. So here why it is 40, it's because each number or each integer need 4 bytes. So as we know, we need to enter 10 numbers, so 10 times 4 is 40. We declare all the statements or commands that we are going to use in the source. Here is the main function. So in the main function, line by line, so add is addition for the immediate value. So this is the array size constant, this is loop counter, this is input counter, and this is division. So to make an output or to call a command that we declare in the data section, so we will be using the load immediate $V04, as it will call the data section and pass the value to $A0. Here the intro indicates to the data section, here the name, prompt the user to get input, and here this line it will call go to the next line. So here we comes for the input section. So here we make sure that user enter 10 numbers. So BEQ $T1 T0 and continue. So that means the program will jump to continue if register T1 equals to T0. As we know, BEQ indicates to equal. So next it will move the value to register 9, and here is the source code to call the colon sign. Okay, now we could see a different line, which is load immediate $V05. Okay, this line is to get an input from the user. So and then the input will be stored here to register T2. SW here is store word. So all the numbers will be stored in the register T2, as this line is used for the numbers go to the array, and this part is for the counter control to get 10 numbers. So when it comes to J input, then the command automatically will jump the command to the input part. So next we go to the continue section. Okay, in here the continue section is used to reinitialize the register. So here this line indicates for the array, for example X value. So here the addition of the immediate is for the value to be run. It's a looping condition. So here this line is to check the condition whether it's true or false. So next we proceed to that arrange part. In this arrange part, we will be like checking condition for swapping the array element. As we know, we have to arrange the numbers in descending order. So this arrange and swap section will be used for the descending order of the program. So here the BEQ, as I said, it's equals to. So these both lines are for the conditions. So as for the first line, it will jump to calculation if the loop is finished, and here this part is to reinitialize array looping. So as long as array is not finished, then this program will be run until the array stops. So when the array stops, then it automatically jump to the calculation part. So here is the statement to load values. Okay, here addition immediate is to counter check the condition in the array. Okay, here we use for checking condition and jump to swap section if register T5 is less than T6. So J arrange is to jump to the arrange part. Move on to the swap section. Here it is used for swap array element. So here it will store the word, and there is addition for the immediate values, and jump to the arrange part.
Okay, calculation is for reinitialize register. Move register T1, register 0 is for array element. Move register T2, register 0 is for temporary holder. Move register T3, register 0 it is for first array element. And addition immediate, it is register T4 36. It seems like T4 is equal to T4 plus 36. It is for last array element. Move register T5 register 0 is for minimum value holder. Move register T6 register 0, it is for maximum value holder. Okay, next is sum. Sum is to calculate the total value. BEQ or branch equal register T1 register T0 average to jump to average if T1 is equal to T0. If T1 is not equal to T0, it will do the sum operation, which is load word register T2 array register T1. This line is to load register T2 to array register T1. Add I register T1 for its mean T1 equal to T1 plus 4. Add register S1 register T2, its mean S1 is equal to T2. It is for sum calculation. Next is a sum. Is mean jump to sum. Okay, average. Average is to calculate the average if T1 is equal to T0. In the first line, we do div. Div register S1, register S5. S1 divide S5. MHI register S2 will store the remainder after the division inside the register. Store the remainder inside the register S2. MFLO register S3 will store the quotient value of the division inside the register, which is register S3. Output LI register V0 for LA register A0 next line syscall. This part is the code to print the string. The next line LW register T5 array register T3 is to load T5 as a maximum value. LW register T6 array register T4 is to load T6 as a minimum value. And then in this part, LI register V04, LA register A0 order syscall is to print string the order of the numbers. Element. Element is to print the element of array in descending order. BEQ. Branch equal. Register T7, register T0, next. Is jump to the next if T7 is equal to T0. LW. Load wait. Register T8, array register T7, main load T8 equal to array T7. At IO at immediate register T7, register T7 4 is equal to T7 plus 4. Move register A0, register T8, mean move value of T8 to be printed to A0. LI register V01 syscall, it is code for printed integer. BEQ register T7 register T0 element it will jump to the element if T7 is equal to 0. LI register V04 LA register A0 space syscall, this part will output the space. J element is to jump to the element. Next, in the first line, LI register V04, LA register A0, next line, syscall, it will go to the next line.
For print sum, print average, print minimum, print maximum, and exit program. For print sum, average, minimum, maximum, we're gonna use the same coding patterns, which is load immediate $$ V0, 4, which is 4 is for print string. Load address $$ A0, sum. Sum is which we're gonna call from address sum for output sum. Syscall is for call operation system to print. Move $A0, $S1 is to output the sum. Load immediate $$ V0, 1 is for value 1 is for print integer. Load immediate $$ V0, 4 is for we call out data from address for next line. Next for print average. Load immediate $$ V0 for same as I have told you from print sum. 4 is for print string, and we call average for output average. Move $$ A0 and $$ S3 for output the average. Same as for print sum, 1 is for print integer. Next, we want to call out the dot from address. Move $$ A0, $$ S2 for output the average reminder. For next time, we're gonna use this for print string from address. Address next line to go to the next line. Print minimum, same as maximum. We're gonna use 4 for print string, and min for we call min from address. Move $$ A0, $$ T6 for output the minimum value. Load immediate $$ V0, 1 is for print integer. Load immediate $$ V0, 4 is for print string. Load address $$ A0, next line for we call out next line from address. Syscall is for we call operating system to print the next line. For maximum, same as minimum. Max is for we call the address max to output max the maximum value. Move is for we output the max value 1, which we all know that it is for print integer. Syscall is for we call operating system to print the integer value. Exit program. Load immediate $$ V0, 10 is a system call code for exit. Thank you.